for the Among Us
Awesome.
quiz.
Well, I mean, that's murder mystery now.
Among Us turned 6. It's 6 years
Oh,
old.
it can vote.
It's finally
Wow.
legal.
That's powerful.
According to some really messed up countries, I guess.
Yeah.
According
If-
to fucking Malaysian or Thailand.
Hmm.
Even that, I think some of them at least have the common decency for 12, 13. You know,
That's common decency.
There's
You wanna walk that one back a little bit?
bit? There's a difference between common decency of what they have as their law and what their actual, like, socially practiced one is.
Right, that's true. I think the whole thing is a social construct, and we just got to dismantle that oppressive system.
And you asked me to walk it back.
Oh, I'm gonna run that back as soon as anyone questions me or asks for clarification further.
If there's anything I know is that we really do take say
Adam, there's a
everything with
fly
the
in your
utmost
hair.
sincerity,
Nice
and we
to
would
see
never
you
make
again.
jokes.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I do think my hair looks pretty fly. How you doing, Stormer?
You know, Twitch keeps on going into light mode for me, and I don't know if it's because of an extension I have, or if that's just because it's trying to fuck with me. But I don't like it. I don't like this.
Ivan, you need to fulfill my request.
specifically,
173737874787373383929.
I don't know. I think it's the same way the Jackbox just goes Spanish for you. Like someone's fucking
Yeah.
with Goldie. Sorry.
But it's only been recent.
Hmm.
Like Twitch has only recently been fucking with me, and the Jackbox going Spanish for me has been a consistent thing for like a few years at this point. Like ever since like 2020, I think.
That's tough, man.
English or Spanish?
Jackbox, I answer Spanish every time, and it says, "Tu eres gay." It doesn't even give me the option to like not move.
I made a sock pull.
Oh, thank you.
There
Excellent.
are 4 colors of 1 point, then 2 3/4 of a point, and then a half point, and then also you can guess the brand for an additional 2 points.
Okay.
Okay, it
Point
does.
With a T or point without a T? And is this like an intentional thing?
Point?
Do points are points effectively points, or is this like a trick question?
Points are effectively points.
Okay.
That's actually how that's how like 99% of the time that's how I type it out in the poll.
Okay. Just wondering if it was in any way like different.
No, this is not there's nothing there beyond what is there.
Okay.
That's all I'll say in the matter.
All right. So.
Yeah, what the hell was Strummer putting in crypto chat like a few months ago? What the hell?
Dude, what is Strummer even about?
I'm glad that's just become our default for anything slightly confusing.
Well, it's you. You kept sending me confusing
Well, okay, I
boys
kept on
stuff,
saying-
and then you asked for me, what is this show even about? Like I had no.
Listen, that's because like, it's derivative of what the hell is Baki even about? Because I
okay.
still don't understand what Baki's even about, and I've had Crash explain it to me like 5 times.
Sorry, 1 second. This has to. Thank you for the bits, Goldie. Everybody say thanks. Everybody bend over and write his name on the whiteboard.
Not when you phrase it like that.
Oh, sorry. All right. Oh, 4 colors.
4 colors
brand.
and then a brand.
Okay.
Who knows? So something. There may only be 3 colors. Maybe there's somehow no brand socks. Maybe the socks are homemade. What if I made them?
And their Ivan last name branded.
I want to say okay. Nike, Under Armour. What other brands are there? I don't think it's a brand, but some of my socks say Dry Fit, so I'm gonna throw up fucking Dry Fit in there.
I think
Also,
it's like a line
new
of
color
products
just
that,
dropped.
Like Nike has. Ultraviolet. Wow. I've got like if you shine the ultraviolet light on my socks, it's a different
So I, you know,
color.
depending on how good of vision you have, what part of the visible light spectrum or invisible light spectrum you can see, I may be very, very correct.
True.
Dude, Ivan's just closing his eyes right now, and all 4 colors are black.
The colors are whatever I perceive them to be. If I got 2 eye surgery before I started streaming, even though I couldn't see,
You got hella
it would be-
LASIK.
it would be whatever.
Not
I got
just
mega
LASIK? Hella LASIK.
Shit's hella.
Hella? Okay. Let me get things started so that right when I'm all set to go, the sock pull will be done.
The shit is whatever it appears to me. If there was a color on there I had never fucking seen before, I wonder how I count that as points.
I think I like my guess the best
You would.
because it's right.
That's pretty good,
Go down.
bro. It's I have black cane socks on, and they're sitting like my foot is half in shadow, half not in
Yeah.
shadow. So some of it's light black, the other parts are dark black.
Exactly. You got my mindset exactly.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
At some point, I should have one of the questions be what percentage is the light dial in my room at?
I mean, yeah, you could mix it up a little bit.
As a part of the stock game, it's like what was my light at? Do I have my lights at 75% brightness?
Well,
And
listen,
then I will subtract points from your answer, however many percentage points off you are.
That's insane, given like the point value. Like, it's never more than like 5 points you can get maximum. But like the idea that you can be 10% off,
30.
like the winner will be like negative 20 points as opposed to negative 30.
It's whoever gets close. It's really like that game is just entirely whoever gets closest to the light.
I missed
There's a
this.
tiebreaker.
So before we're still on Gumshoe. That's insane. Is that the most
Dude,
recent?
I need to hang up that poster. So that next time I need to hang up that poster. I still haven't hanged up the matching kind of matching posters we bought, Martin.
Mhm.
So that
I
next
haven't
time
either, but that's because I don't know where to put it.
I haven't hung up my poster either.
Bro,
Oh.
I know exactly where I'm gonna fucking put it, and there's already there's 3 above my bed. There is 3 like paintings of feathers. There's 3 separate long paintings that just each have a feather on it that just came with the house that have been up there for forever. And like they're also shaped perfectly like a skateboard, so I can hang up my skateboard there too.
Oh, right,
'Cause
the
that's the
awesome
thing.
skateboard.
Yeah, because I did buy a skateboard mount from Amazon.
Oh, so since last time, it's been quite a bit. We went to Anime Expo. We went to, or at least me and Martin went to a national park. We got our Mormon back.
For real.
Life has changed. We're changed people, okay? The us you remember is not the Suzuwa that you remember. We love Steins Gate Zero now.
Okay, that's too far. We tolerate Steins Gate Zero.
That's also too far. Nah, we're the same. Sorry. We're all Hasidic Jews. That's correct.
Then
Yeah, no, we all converted. to the
I'm
one
as
true.
acidic as it gets.
I went to Mormon church one time, and I'm like, nah, I'm Jewish.
All this fucking is bullshit. All right, Old Testament only.
Yeah.
I'm a messianic Jew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
My
Okay.
motto is endurance, violence, control.
Mm-hmm. EVIC for short. How much do you guys remember about this case? Because I know it has been quite a little bit.
I
mean,
the investigation.
I feel like I remember it. I remember what I remember.
Which is?
So I got well, there's the shit in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Can we go back to the victim?
Sure.
All right, that's all.
Yes, his name is a palindrome.
Bro, what is his age for a palindrome too?
20.
22.
What?
Numbers palindromes are not very impressive.
What if instead of hold on, wait, give me a second.
Well, hold on. The omega symbol is a palindrome of 2 and another 2. Think about it.
I am, and you're right. Kind of, ish.
What if instead of spelling 20 like we spelled 20 or atwinty, so that we're a palindrome?
Bro, would that be like a utopia?
I think it would actually be more dystopian than utopian.
That's odd.
What if dystopia was a palindrome?
Bro,
Wait, but
how
that
would you
doesn't make any
spell
sense.
How would you...
We're back.
How would you spell dystopia if it were a palindrome?
Dystopia, sedode.
I'm not trying to just like repeat the word. I'm like I'm going like I'm reading the letters from left to right and like adding them, going so that like it's like you took the word, flipped it, and then like tried to like have them line up as close as possible.
Is this how the Ace Attorney 6 names were come up with?
Yes, absolutely. So there's this shit in the restaurant. Well, this is a retrial of a case that has already been decided upon. There was a fake
Right.
Phoenix riot that
Phoenix Wrong.
Phoenix Wrong, or Zin Eop, as Maya has been insisting on calling
Phoenix
him.
Wong.
Phoenix Wong, which is actually a palindrome, which is really funny.
That was actually really funny.
EFOC is a palindrome of coffee, which is funny. But anyway, so there was
you know that coffee fuck is a palindrome?
Coffee fuck.
That's a palindrome. That's crazy. So, palindrome Phoenix Wright came in and did this terrible defense where people were like, "Did he get declared guilty on purpose?" So Maggie's in jail for like a month. She's been like in a women's prison. We go in. Maggie's like, "What the hell?" And then we're like, "Sorry, that wasn't us." So we're going and retrying the case after a month. The victim was poisoned to death. Because let's see.
Well, Maggie's story is that he was poisoned, like, after he was served because he was sitting at a table with somebody else discussing something, and then, but nobody else corroborates that story. Everybody just thinks that Maggie poisoned him.
Yeah, John Armstrong didn't see anybody. That's the oh no butt sex manager, and then or owner, I guess, and then Victor Kudo, the old man that made uniforms a lot. Both of those two people said they only saw one person. Maggie's the only one who saw two.
Yeah,
he won the lottery. That's important.
Yeah, he won a lottery for exactly $1 million, and John Armstrong was exactly $1 million in debt.
Yes to both, but only half.
Sorry, 500,000.
So only one of those was right.
Yeah, I guess. If you're speaking mathematically. The food sucks. He owed $500,000 to Tenderlender. He died of potassium cyanide, which is in this bottle.
Which, by the way, that's a long range of time that a poisoning could happen between 1:30 and 2:30. That
yes,
a
well,
lot can
autopsies
happen
are
in an
never
hour.
particularly specific, especially not in these games. Yeah. Here's the map of the scene. What other important details were there? Oh, John Armstrong has a.
Where the hell was Victor Kudo sitting?
I don't remember.
They might say it again when we actually bring him onto the stand.
I'm gonna guess it was like. I don't know. I don't actually remember, and I don't want to color impressions.
Fingerprints.
Yeah, both Maggie.
Well, because yeah, I forgot the argument that Godot was making right now with Gumshoe still on the stand. Because like there was something that it's just like, oh, well, hold on, not even Gumshoe corroborates that story, at least based on what he's heard.
Yeah. So, I guess we have the testimony here. Reported at 2:55 or 25 by a scary old man. She passed out from shock. Victim didn't have any. No worries, fine, Delish Q. You're not bothering anybody. I will go to Stream Resay right now. and I think everyone else
Uh,
should too.
I-
Should I complete the sock game real quick?
Oh yeah, no, please go for it.
Real quickly, also go into chat. Doge, remind me what your request was because it's been a while.
I'm gonna guess it was the ReZero tier list.
There's that's a sitting one. I feel like he told me to do something else. I also owe Strummer something.
Damn.
I'll do that. I'll do that at some point too, Strummer. Remind me at some point. But where does this shit start?
Flip a coin. Just that was it? That's all you wanted him to do?
What?
Oh. Okay, no, never mind. Sorry.
Okay.
He
hold on.
clarified.
Let's see, Doge. I don't know if you sent 2 requests. I'm only reading the first one, just so you know. Green, gray, black, Nike, Doge. You get. Hold on. What do you say? Doge, you get half a point. Strummer. you get Strummer, I'll give you 0.6 points. Because you were like kind of right about something, but not what I was looking for. Adam, you get. Well, I'll double check to see if there's if the word dry fit is said on these socks.
Probably not.
Um,
Even if they were, that's not like the brand.
No. Yeah, if it said dry fit, I might have given you a point though.
Okay.
I did not see that. So Adam, you're sitting at also 0.5 points.
Just 0.5 or 1.5?
0.5.
Okay.
Martin, I'll give you. Or I'm gonna give you 0.6 points, so you're just tied with Strummer because you got like you get you get 0.5 points, and there's something else you had correct.
Like- It was clearly irregular black. I think that was it.
The socks are actually a gradient through and through, but it's somehow also none of the colors.
Mhm.
Okay. Alright, Doge, your request will be completed. He's gonna flip a coin, decide between Martin and
Ooh.
Strummer. So you can consider yourself lucky. The socks are blue, but I split it up into light blue and dark blue.
Oh.
That's what the 0.75 points for.
Okay.
There's a pretty eye-catching yellow stripe around my toes, so I gave that as 1 point.
Can you describe your
there's some-
toes in depth, please?
Oh, they look nice.
Oh yeah.
They're
Keep
nice. They're long.
Going. Oh boy.
They're handsome. They're
Mhm.
pretty.
Hmm.
They smell great. They look great. They feel great. Really, it's like an all-in-one package. for my
I
toes,
see
really.
why women like audiobooks. This is nice. I'm gratified sexually. Thank you.
No problem. And then there's some black like lineage. I think the black is more of like it's more of a very dark navy blue. It's not black, but I'm counting it as black.
Oh, it's midnight
And
blue.
and I'm just gonna actually hold on, let me double check. I'm gonna subtract 2 points from everybody as well because there was I have no fucking clue what brand these socks are, so they're no brand. There's
Why-
no logo
Then
on
why
them.
did you?
So we still have the same winners, but hey, like I said, you could have said no brand. You would have gotten 2 points for that. That would have been a game changer.
Damn.
That would have been a game
Would've been a
changer,
game
if-
changer.
if somebody was able to read the no brand. No,
Uh,
I was fucking losing it that I said dark white black and dark black, and that's why I have.
I gave you.
Yeah.
So
That's why I,
gave
have
you points.
0.1.
I gave you an extra 0.1 for having light and dark in your answer. Just because I was looking for light and dark blue. Here you go, Martin. This is for you. I don't know what the fuck's going on. If you guessed like fucking 20% for my lights, you were correct. See what I'm talking about?
And I think
There
those
you go.
socks have been on the sock game before.
They
are
have been on the sock game before.
So who won the sock game?
I'm about to decide right now with my Martin, your heads now.
All right,
Strummer will be
cool.
tails. I forgot to decide who meant what with that flip. So, Martin, your heads. Oh shit! And it's heads.
Ooh.
Oh,
Already Strummer.
some head? Yes, please.
Did you know most
I
men don't
mean,
receive their first
you can
rise
have you
until
can
their
have that
funeral?
be you can have that be your request, Martin. I don't know that I'll accept that.
No, that's unreasonable. That's very unreasonable.
He could accept it. That's possible.
It's
I could.
no.
I'm a reasonable guy.
He's
I
a
don't know that I'm
reasonable
that
man, Martin.
reasonable.
You could ask for a little head.
It's not out of the.
Listen,
It's
most,
not out of
The worst he
ballpark.
can say is no.
I
Yeah,
I'm a little too shy and embarrassed to ask for
Yeah.
some.
It doesn't have to be on stream.
Okay.
It could be
Yeah.
though.
I'm a reasonable guy, but I don't know that I'm that reasonable. But I could be. There's only one way to find
If
out.
you'd let
There's
me.
there's only one way to find out is to waste that thing with the request just for it to be.
It
ignored.
could be wasted. It could not be.
Who knows? It might happen, Martin. Like yeah, that could be us. But you
This
can't.
could be us, but I'm playing.
But we're good to proceed.
Yes, we're good to proceed. Martin, make your request by the end of the stream.
Mhm.
And then you'll earn your point.
I do have an idea for a request, but I feel like we'd take care of it anyway. So I'll see if I can come up with one that's more actually fun.
Okay.
My favorite will always be Steven rigging the next sock game, and that being like a one-time
was
only
hard.
thing that only he got to do because he thought of it. That's hard. Anyway,
That was like an incredibly great use of the sock game.
telling my dad I love you was good as well. I think that was that also
It was
Steven?
also good.
I think there's
Maybe.
a pattern here.
Steven's sock requests go hard.
There was I liked your brothers where it was at everybody in the Discord. Like if I pick my nose during the stream.
that is, the amount of conditions that had to be met. You'd have to like do that and then consciously realize you were doing it and then remember to edit it,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Didn't have any identification, but we figured out who he was. The investigation went smoothly. And she was searched. We found the lottery ticket, the poison, and there was nothing else missing from the scene. That's the testimony. And everybody can see the game, I'm guessing. You guys would have told me by now if you couldn't.
No, I actually can't see the game. You close that door. Oh, okay.
But you guys can see it, right?
No.
He's just
Okay.
being.
I'm not saying you're not sharing it. I'm just saying I can't see it. I never joined the stream.
Oh.
Yeah, he's blind.
That's fair.
I just got my hella
Hella LASIK.
my hella LASIK.
You're ultra LASIK.
I guess
No,
we can
sure.
press parade for old time's sake. We do need the info bad.
I'd say probably.
Oh yeah. Am I still de facto Phoenix while you're Godot, Adam?
I think so.
Yeah, because I don't think any of my characters are gonna show up for this entire like section of the trial.
Because you
For at least this entire trial day.
right, because the two witnesses are it's me and Ivan, I think.
And Evil Phoenix and Bandage Girl haven't shown up in the previous stuff yet.
So I think you're Phoenix. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Martin Phoenixing.
He's straight up Phoenix maxing.
Ain't no problem, Strummer. I'll get that Takumi to you at some point. I'll have to remember to do it when I'm not doing anything else.
Scary old man? Detective Gumshoe?
Yeah, there's an old man who's a regular at the restaurant where the incident happened.
Yeah, we're obviously talking about the same old man. The one with the bulbous boy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a real bulbous red nose. Officers were dispatched right after the report came in, but the old guy still made a fuss. What took you so long? Then he hurled abuse at them and seeds.
You brought seeds into the restaurant?
Oh. Seeds.
Ha! It was nothing. I caught each one with my teeth.
It's impressive.
I guess not even the mighty Godot can avoid being attacked by that guy.
Then I returned him his seeds, because those were his only food. And the old man was the only other customer in the place at the time. He took his time finding a payphone, apparently, so he was late reporting the crime.
I would be very curious to see a battle between Von Karma and Godot, or Francisca and Godot. The
True.
attacker versus the
Coffee versus
defendee.
whip.
Mhm.
I mean, I think Phoenix fainted from the whip, but not the coffee. So Francisco might
Yeah, but he
have...
survived on million-volt taser.
He survived that, but he also fainted. Like, the Von Karmas have a better record of actually knocking him out, rather than Godot,
True.
who just burned him bad.
But that's in a good a Godot versus Phoenix as compared to
Or maybe it's
Von
just because
Karma
Phoenix
versus
has become, or maybe it's because Phoenix has become more resilient as
Oh, it
as
would
his
have made
warrior
him
career
faint.
has gone on.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
probably true.
It's like Phoenix may be weak to the Von Karmas, but that doesn't mean that
Karma
like
isn't
the
weak to
Godot,
Godot.
it's a completely different comparison of Godot versus Von Karma
It's
as
like the-
comparing both of them to Phoenix.
It's like Pokemon
Phoenix,
type
right, the-
effectiveness.
The Phoenix Wright power
Yeah.
scaling is completely out of whack, dude. All right.
Dude, don't even get me started. Don't.
Listen,
Damon
the-
Gant
the
is too
existence
OP,
of-
and
yeah.
they had to
I was gonna
decanonize
say
Rise
Damon
from the
Gant
Ashes.
completely. I was gonna say Damon Gant completely breaks any power scaling discussion on Phoenix Wright. and
Do you
it's, like,
think Phoenix
completely
is
fucking
secretly into
bullshit.
getting whipped
That's
by
why
Von Karma?
there are two tier lists for like the power like scaling of characters, and it's like taking Rise from the Ashes into account or like not taking it into account because it's like two entirely separate tier lists. Not only does like Damon Gant outscale everybody, but the shit that happens in Rise from the Ashes like completely changes how different characters like scale in like the normal one, just because it's like
Well, yeah,
stuff
because
to
Phoenix
do.
having access to the stuff that Emma gives him, like, completely fucking changes his position on the on the tier list.
Big time.
Do you think Phoenix
Mhm.
is secretly getting whipped? I don't know about into it, but I don't know. Who knows? That's for the fan fiction writers to decide.
He's getting used to it.
Mhm.
I mean, better him with Von Karma than him with Edgeworth.
Mm.
In my know. Oh yeah, me.
Yes.
So how long was the defendant unconscious for?
The officers got to the crime scene around 2:40. Maggie was still out cold in the kitchen at that time. Took another 10 minutes or so before she came to. I would have liked to have been on the scene myself.
Well, I bet you would have liked to carried out the search too.
Damn.
Damn, okay. Yeah, damn right I would have. Would have been nice. I would have loved. I would have loved to see Maggie asleep like that, all pretty and peaceful.
You're a professional detective, Gumshoe, not a professional bird watching.
Her name's Bird. Save the romantics for your own time, detective. All we need to know about is the investigation.
Oops, I guess I'm pretty red right now, aren't I?
I wouldn't know.
But it's on the it's on the testimony right now. It's in the record.
What the hell, detective?
Listen, I was lying up there.
You can't say that! You're on my team!
I am the law.
Well, he didn't have any. Are you saying he was it was stolen?
No, I don't think so. Victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card on him, pal. All he had was 58 cents in his wallet.
58 cents.
Yeah, I can't believe I found someone with less in their wallet than me, pal.
How many cents do I have in my wallet right now?
Were you only counting coins?
I guess so.
I mean, I only have coins in my wallet.
Oh,
Damn.
I've got like 32 bucks in my wallet, so if you want to count that, in a sense.
I usually just take all of the coins out of my wallet and then just put them on like a surface somewhere.
Oh yeah, no, I got a cup holder I got a cup
Yeah.
holder in my car that's reserved purely for coins.
The coin holder.
I have a gallon bag in one of my drawers that is just full of coins that I amassed for like a couple years before I go and
Smart.
turn them in to get like a couple $100.
I think I have a piggy bank somewhere.
I've got a piggy gallon bag.
I have a piggy jar with the words Paradise Falls written on it. I keep having to break it because expenses keep coming up. And I don't think I'm ever going to make it to Paradise Falls, you know? But I really did enjoy this time, me and my wife.
Yeah, and then you found out you guys were infertile and she died.
Hey, I haven't gotten to that part yet in my life.
Oh. Hey, don't worry, it's right around the corner. You'll get there soon.
My grandpa looks
Yeah.
exactly like him, but just like a little more Italian.
It's really funny. The victim said,
Alright, $1.73.
Okay,
that's pretty good.
more than
It's a good amount of sense.
more than triple Glen Elg.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So I'm living the good life compared to Glen Elk. Also, I'm not dead, so that probably helps.
Yeah, true.
I think that's actually 1 cent less than triple Glen Elg.
Oh,
See,
man.
58.
Fuck.
Your math was
Well,
almost...
I gotta find a penny.
I was
I gotta
almost.
find-
Damn it.
You were almost there.
I thought I was so sure.
Real
I was
close.
so sure.
You were real close, man.
If it was 50 cents, I would be correct, but it was 58.
If it was 50 cents, you would have been correct, but
Damn
it was
it.
58.
Now I'm a thoroughly miserable young man.
Soon will be a thoroughly miserable old man.
And my wife is infertile. But it's okay. I will grab a fat little Korean boy, and he and I will go on awesome adventures.
Yeah, you'll manage to not get him his Boy Scout badge, but you'll still have had fun anyway.
He gets the Ellie badge, which is way better.
Yeah,
That movie's
is
so
cool.
cute.
True.
They should make a sequel.
No,
No, they shouldn't.
That would be cool.
Russell
Yeah,
is
yeah.
20 and gay. You know that's what
Anyway.
they do.
Oh, 100%.
He is a raging homosexual. He's not just gay, he is hella gay.
And then Carl Fredricksen would be like dead, which makes the movie pointless and way more sad than the first one, but like a different kind of sad, like not an earned kind of sad. Also, he died off screen.
He died off screen, and like there's no flashbacks or anything to it. Like it's like they only just mention that he's dead. But they don't like show anything that happened after like there's no additional stuff that happens with him that they flash back to.
Mm-mm.
So you're just following like the kid but gay, and he's not really doing anything related to Up. It's just him being gay now, and it's like it might as well just not be Up.
It might as well just be an entirely different story.
Which it was actually originally.
They
Like,
just turned it into
yeah,
Up too.
same as like just like American Psycho 2, All American Girl.
It's really funny. That's the only one I've seen actually.
That's the only one I want to see.
Honestly. Yeah, the victim sounds like he was a thoroughly young, a miserable young man.
Or some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit of an edge?
I think I'm onto something here.
This is also the first controller stream. It's way easier than the silly keyboard. So if I had,
Okay.
you have to forgive any accidental misinputs that may or may not progress the game more than you'd like.
What does
I
the
don't-
touch bar do?
Nothing. It moves my mouse around because of Steam.
Wait a sec.
Oh, did I say something dumb again?
Let me paraphrase what you just testified to this court. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes?
Yeah, basically.
In that case, how were you able to identify the victim so quickly?
Oh, that.
He's so let down. He's got the whole sagging shoulders and puppy eyes thing going, and he can't change his face back.
Because if you make it for long enough, it gets stuck that way.
Mhm.
There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket.
It seems Mr. Glenn Elg visited his doctor before he went to Très Bien. I recommend after.
We got the victim's name from the medical records of the doc who prescribed the meds. That's a reliable enough source for the court.
Ooh, it is me, Director Harty. Yes, that is Mr. Glenn Elg. His name's a palindrome. Funny in it. Now I must go back to England.
England.
Yeah, I know. Like I know it's public hearing, so everybody's able to like come to court and watch. Can we please not have him in the stands, please?
Oh, I very much would like Director Harty, the real doctor, to be here. That would be very awesome.
He's kind of actually cool. I like him being here very much, actually.
Mr. Edgeworth didn't really like him all that much. Just saying.
Fuck him! He should never show his stupid face around here.
Can I kill him?
I'm going to let us go kill him. A couple of
kill
us
him,
will be
kill him.
right back. If Mr. Edgeworth comes back, call us. We will give you all of our numbers.
All right, thank you, Mr. Edgeworth, guys. I'm learning how to deal with them so well.
Thank you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would never lead us astray. You are Mr. Edgeworth's best gay boyfriend.
You two love each other like a man loves a wife.
So, gay boyfriend. Why am I playing into this?
We will be right back. We're going to go kill Director Harty. Oh, but we can't go to jail. I'm going to write, "Hello, my name is Phoenix Wright, and I've killed Director Harty," on a note in blood.
But that's...
No.
I didn't ask you to kill him.
And
just
notes
asked you
written
to
in
take
blood
it
are
another-
law according to this entire court system. I've seen enough trials to know that.
It's called the blood note.
You weren't even around for Meal's trial. Actually, Edward did show up for that one. So maybe they were. They just weren't as vocal.
No.
They were still spectating,
They,
taking in the
they were kind of like snowmen given life in the Rise from the Ashes case, which is
It's like-
awesome.
True. It's like they had still seen everything leading up to that point. They just had yet to have a way to vocalize the information they were absorbing.
Happy
Yeah, so what's
birthday!
Rise from the Ashes is the birthday of Mr. Edgeworth, guys, so that
Mhm.
means it's the best day for the best case.
That's right.
Also, let's Burklesack.
Oh, did you say
Yeah,
prescription bag? Ivan,
I
you
said
heard that, right?
Burklesack.
I'm pretty sure
I
he
think
said
we should
prescription
circle.
bag.
I think we should circle back.
I thought he just said prescription bag. Is that what you heard? Because we can still circle back, but that's what you heard, right?
What I heard was circle back. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay,
but-
my mistake. Silly me.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter how they figured out who the victim was. There are more important avenues to explore,
I fucking hope
like
there
Dr.
are.
Hottie.
like Director Hottie.
But the defendant had been passed out for a while, correct? In that case, is it possible that someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket?
Hey, yeah, you've nailed it, pal. Hmm. It happens to me all the time. We had an apartment party the other day, and when I got home, I was wearing the boss's shoes.
Objection. Keep up this crazy testimony, detective, and those shoes will end up down your throat.
Sorry.
So, trite. Someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket? That's a pretty
Maybe.
bold statement. Care to back it up with some evidence?
Well, I'd love to, if they've had me.
It appears you have no evidence to support your theory, Mr. Wright. Continue with your testimony, witness.
Listen, I'm just providing reasonable doubt, you know? That's my job.
Ha! No such
There's
thing here, trite.
There was an hour.
You know, it's really not that much time to think about it. An hour is but a blink.
In the cosmic
Maybe to
scale
you,
of things.
maybe to a timeless being, sure, but an hour is a pretty long time to plant evidence on somebody.
Even for a mere mortal man, and his hours but a drop of sand in the hourglass.
That's right. That's what
How long does it take you guys to plant evidence? It's like I've
The
never had to do it
evidence-
myself, but I don't think it takes that long.
The evidence I plant isn't merely something as simple as a piece of paper here or putting something there. I
Should we
plant
put it on record?
long-term psychological evidence into people, into generations. I make them think the way I want them to think. I make them think the world revolves around a point that it doesn't even revolve around.
The sun actually revolves around the Earth, if you didn't know. I see through the veneer, Your Honor.
All I'm saying is that maybe
Mr. Judge, did you plant Galileo into Renaissance Italy in order to spread misinformation about the sun rotating
all I'm
the Earth?
saying is that maybe Isaac Newton had some pretty good ideas eventually later on that kind of allowed that stuff to get better. Or that Copernicus guy, he was pretty cool too, but there was some other shit they did. I couldn't have them getting in trouble for that other shit they did.
I don't want to
Because
have
there was
to
other
go
stuff
and-
that they had to do to let that happen.
I
So
don't.
I
I
had
don't want
to
to have
change
to.
the way some people think to make it so they didn't get in trouble.
So ignoring the fact that Isaac Newton was a paid actor, $500,000 lottery ticket and a bottle of poison were accounted for.
Did you know that Robert Downey Jr. is a paid actor? I didn't know that.
I thought he did it for free.
I thought he was Iron Man.
He isn't, Your Honor? But they
No,
say in the
apparently
movie.
Apparently, he's an actor. He's paid. He's a paid actor.
And here I was, getting my mask, thinking I could be just like Robert Downey Jr. as Iron
the-
Man.
The only stronger black pill than that is Spy X Family.
I don't want to know, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'm still in the middle of that one.
Interesting. Is it true that the two items were accounted for? Oh, it is true. But wasn't there another lottery ticket that was stolen that day?
Yeah, the one that the restaurant owner took.
For $5 whole dollars.
Oh, just $1.
Oh, just $1 whole dollar. I got more money in my wallet than that.
Yeah, that's more than I got. They want a whole dollar with it. Well, yeah, I wish I.
And they're just gonna let him get away with it, stealing a whole dollar.
It was just $1, detective.
Oh yeah, I'm also here. Hi. I guess no
Hi,
one...
Maya.
Hello. I guess no one cares when it's that little, except for Gumshoe. He's gonna... John Armstrong's gonna fry.
We gotta get him on the stand and admit to that terrible crime of stealing $1.
We need him to pay the fine.
The law hasn't been put into place yet with the whole like $500 misdemeanor thing. So like, you know, this is a very serious crime of stealing $1.
We can't just let him walk.
If you guys don't do something about it, I'm gonna have to take justice in my own hands.
Well, if I don't find a hole in this testimony, the judge is gonna hand down his verdict.
Do you want to borrow my tire iron, Detective Gumshoe?
Yeah, I'd love to help Maggie, but I need to make him pay.
I call her Vigilante Justice.
Well, hold on. We can still bring him onto the stand later and get him to admit like more crimes. This is usually how these go. So
Okay.
we should maybe hold off on it.
Can I have my tire iron back then? I get sad when we're not close. Fine. you can keep it.
I guess I was gonna change the tire in my car.
Oh, no. If you need it. She's never been
Oh.
used as an actual tire iron. That could be fun.
I can my tire can be the maiden tire that your iron changes.
Tires. You don't mind that it's purple?
Nah, it's fine. I got yellow tires, so it kind of works.
Oh,
But
true.
he's gonna take the tire iron's tire virginity.
That's fine. I trust her
I'm
with
gonna,
Gumshoe.
I'm gonna pop its tire.
Ew. Ew.
Ew. Alright.
Alright, well, Gumshoe isn't
Enough.
giving us anything to work with. That's gross. And we can't find any contradictions if he doesn't give us something.
Yeah, that's true. But Maggie and Gumshoe are like Dumb and Dumber.
Which one's dumber?
I think they're in a constant race for it.
Mm.
Our only hope is that they were so dumb they missed something obvious.
Come on, Gumshoe. Be the dumbest you've ever been.
Built the knockout game. Eventually, white people are gonna be tired of playing it.
I think this was the back circle point.
Yeah, the Burkle sack.
Yeah. The Burkle pack.
What if they started calling prescription bags Burkle sacks?
Dude, that'd be fucking crazy. Entire
What the
world
hell
would
is
be
that?
upended.
What the hell is that complete non sequitur of a health insurance asked?
I feel like we got
was
it.
he insured? Was he insured?
Was he insured?
So the victim had no form of ID on him, correct?
Yeah.
And yet, before arriving at the restaurant, he went to see a doctor, which means he must have had his medical insurance card with him. Oh, well, that's actually not
very
bad.
true.
That's a gift right there.
True.
The fact that it hasn't been found only points to one obvious conclusion. The victim's medical card was stolen.
Huh.
Or he was uninsured. Never thought about that. Phoenix, right?
Yeah, maybe he paid. Well, actually, there is evidence of him being so poor that he paid out of pocket, considering he only had 53 cents on him.
True. The victim didn't have a medical insurance card. But why? Because Mr. Glenn Elk didn't have any medical insurance to begin with. He paid
Yeah,
his doctor in
the
food
man-
stamps.
Man used his EBT.
He went to the office, Dr. Hyde's office, just like a giant EBT acceptance sign on the side of it.
He's like, Dr. Hutty was like, oh, I needed to buy me some Uncrustables with that EBT.
Oh, thank you very much. I don't have a lot of food in the Americas yet. I'd love to try a hamburger. I haven't eaten since coming here.
He can
I
only
heard that Jack in the Box takes EBT.
He can only afford jellied eels and beans on toast, so he has to actually have real food delivered to him by EBT.
But if he
Can you
eats
use
real food, he'll
EBT on,
lose
like,
his
DoorDash?
accent.
His teeth will grow back if he eats real food.
Great googly moogly, I've never tasted anything this good in my entire life. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Just as I thought. A thoroughly miserable young man.
Or some kind of outlaw. Bit of an edge, never hurt anyone. Looks like we're off course again, Nick. Can you fucking finish this testimony? Goddamn.
I was just shocked that I was actually going anywhere with that health insurance thing.
Yeah, me too, honestly. Sometimes I just think you're like trying to be funny.
No, I did too.
And I'm
I
here for
genuinely-
it.
Yeah. No, my mind was just like, well, I mean, what if he had insurance? And then it's like, oh, insurance card, like,
Yeah.
identification. Like, it actually kind of made sense.
You know,
I
I've
was
been
just-
thinking back. I watched a couple of my sister's cases. Usually she like prepared stuff. Maybe we should prepare stuff before we go in, you know?
I think that's why Mia was a great lawyer.
Because she actually followed procedure.
Yep.
I think it actually made her worse.
Wait, no, she didn't prepare anything either. She just shot in the dark and like said whatever. Is that what she taught you to do? Oh my god, it all makes sense.
Well, if anything,
Oh.
if anyone's at fault, it's actually Marvin Grossberg.
There's no way that's what he told her to do.
I think if there's anyone that we should ask about preparing, it's him. So.
Okay.
Because the only thing that Marvin Grossberg knew how to do was prepare witnesses, so...
Damn. Shade thrown.
Yeah,
I actually don't remember if he did that. I was just kind of...
No, not
I
even
just kinda
once.
thought it was-
He got
Yeah.
blackmailed by Red White. That's really most of it.
I just thought it was clever.
Oh, I think he also lied about my mom. That wasn't cool.
he did something.
He was involved in DL6 for sure. But like, again, under the pretense of blackmail and extortion. So it's I really don't blame him.
Preparing food? Because he's overweight?
That's not very nice.
Bro eats. Fuck that guy.
Bro, eats.
Fuck
What
that guy. You know what? I'm never going to make another fat joke ever again. Mark my words. I'm a changed man. What am I?
Anytime see a fat
Getting on
guy,
Sesmon's
I'm
case
like-
for eating food? Nah. Nah. That ain't me anymore.
I'm gonna go up some guy, tap his belly. Bro eats. Explain to the court the events following the preliminary investigation.
I'm just gonna clarify right here that there's a certain level to it. There's a threshold where like I think the jokes kick in and that can be made again once you're like there's overweight and then there is like morbidly whale obese.
Mm-hmm.
There's a line. I'm just gonna move my line a hell of a lot to the right. That's my promise.
It's the difference between bro eats and bro eats like a whale.
True. A former fat
Wait, is
phobe.
this the right one?
I went back one. So yes.
Oh, this is the right one. What the...
Burkle
Man,
sack.
I at least when I have the opportunity to click the right one.
Bro, you did all the other two.
Bro.
Bro.
Literally?
Bro. You're not that guy, bro.
Bro.
What sort of
Bro.
medicine was in the bag?
Well, Martin, if you think about it, those two wrongs did make a right. You ever think about it like that?
It's true.
Two Phoenix wrongs make a Phoenix right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we had two impersonators, they would be.
So that means that we have to get two things wrong every time before we're finally allowed to
That's
be right.
been the pattern so far, yeah.
So I think we're
Two-
playing the
two-
optimal way. I think
Two
we're
seems
playing
kind of
the-
limiting, though.
Well, then any
As long as it's an
denomination,
even
any
number.
even number, yeah.
We have to make sure we get it incorrect an even amount of times before getting it correct.
Despite how odd this behavior is.
It's called testing
Well, when you
the
add
waters.
when you add two odds, it makes an even anyways. So.
True.
It's true.
Two odds make a I.
It's true. Actually, the bag we found was empty.
Huh? Are you being intentionally dense?
Yep. Completely empty.
It was completely empty.
Ha. You're entertaining an empty paper bag as evidence. Desperate, are you, Trite?
But
No. But it's what?
the bag itself is still evidence.
Sure.
So they found the bag. They got from the medical records the guy's name. They didn't get the prescription. Bro, where's HIPAA at right now? How'd they even get that guy's name?
It is on the bag, Glen Elk.
Well, who knows? Because Ivan's right. They said that they had to go to the doctor who gave the prescription. I was
Okay.
wondering too. Wouldn't it be on the bag?
It depends on the farm. It depends. Sometimes they don't.
I mean, normally it's on the bottle. That's where that's like the one that is always there.
Also,
Yeah,
does
I don't
HIPAA
follow
trump a
those.
police investigation?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That wasn't
Yeah,
like a
like-
rhetorical question. That was a genuine question.
It requires your consent to give out like your medical information.
I think
they
Gumshoe just grabbed
may-
Glenn Elg's body and went, "Yeah, you can look at my medical records." HIPAA cleared.
They would need like probably like the equivalent of like a warrant and like a very good one at that.
I appreciate that, Strummer. I don't know what William Shatner sounds like. Now, what happened with the investigation after that, detective? So we have new evidence. Cool.
It's like if Apple doesn't need to unlock an iPhone for a police investigation. I feel like
So
HIPAA probably holds a stronger bind than that, but also it's the government, and so it'd be the government appealing to the government. So,
Well, either way, you're infringing on the rights of a dead man, so it's kind of a little bit more easy to get away with that kind of thing.
true.
But
It would probably the decision would probably go to like next of kin.
I don't think he had.
Damn, that's tough, man.
What if you post-mortem adopt him, so then you get to make decisions?
So are we supposed to present the empty bag on the ID one? Or I guess on this one that you're hovering over?
Oh, how do you mean?
Because, like, that's the new evidence that we got for pressing it. So I think the contradiction is just we gotta present this bag over the contradictory stuff.
There's a missing bottle. It just came from the doctor. Where's the bottle?
Yeah.
Maybe he was taking potassium cyanide and he just overdosed.
He just overdosed on potassium cyanide, a very potent medication.
He fucked up his dosage, dude.
You got the fucking Super Mario Bros. Fent.
Oh, fuck, man. Detective Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. There's just one small contradiction in your testimony.
Finally.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just getting all anxious. Just waiting, so hurry up, will ya?
You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag you mentioned was empty. Did the officers recover the medicine from the scene of the crime?
No, they didn't.
The victim was given a prescription right before going to Très Bien. Where, then, did the medicine disappear to?
You are too cool, man. Is that what this said?
How?
How? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, sometimes it just auto goes.
Yeah. I got you. Indeed.
Also, my controller vibrates now when the screen shakes.
It's awesome.
They should do that with their keyboard.
Can you translate that vibrations over Discord?
Yes, I can.
Can we get something installed in the foundation of my house that just translates
It shakes your house.
Earthquake.
shakes my house.
Imagine every time a game rumbles, it shakes your entire fucking house.
That'd be so immersive, bro.
It
That would actually be kind of cool. I think I would like that.
I think that is
somebody
an
should
excellent
build
idea. Earthquake house. Dude, imagine you're playing Survive the Disasters on Roblox and then like your actual house starts shaking. It'd be so lit.
Bro, that would be awesome. Not gonna lie, I think I would do that.
Because I need that extra sensory input, you know, after I got hella LASIK and can't see.
After yeah, it's really good in between, like that really helps me keep up on natural disaster survival, like in between bouts of hella LASIK.
Mm-hmm.
This guy gets LASIK just for fun.
Oh, totally, dude. Once you do it once, it's hard to stop.
Yeah, honestly.
It's addicting.
Oh, I don't play Roblox, but I wouldn't be opposed though.
Next stream is a natural disaster survival stream.
We played Roblox during a Steins Gate Zero stream, I think.
Yep.
Didn't
while
we do like
waiting
that
for me.
Among Us thing or something, or no? Was that on stream?
I think we also did play Among Us, maybe.
I remember me and you playing an Among Us.
Oh, it was Among Us in Roblox.
Yeah, like an
Yeah.
Among Us Roblox thing. Was that on stream?
Yes, because Martin had to like go, but in such a way like he was gone for like an hour, so we had to just kill time for an hour.
Oh yeah.
that's
Oh, didn't we
what we
do an
did.
obby as well?
Yes, we did. And I think Robbie was in the obby, chasing us around the lobby.
It's really funny.
Bars. So what we're saying is we should just play Roblox
As a hobby.
Phoenix Wright. I do. In between lines, I'm gonna look up Phoenix Wright Roblox and see what pops up.
Go for it.
That's a
I've
good
never
idea.
thought to do that. I've explored a lot of Ace Attorney fan content over the years. I've had to pour through a lot of gay fan fiction just to experience all that there is to offer with this series, and I never thought about Roblox.
You've never dipped your toes into the Roblox.
No, can you
scene.
describe my toes? I'm just kidding.
That'd be your job. Can you describe your toes?
Right, but we locked toes yesterday, so I'd like it if
We
you
locked
weren't able to
toes.
describe them after that. That experience must
I
not have meant
feel-
as much to you as it did to me.
Let me. Oh no. Okay, no. Listen. I want to give you the option. I want to step on your toes.
I do want you to
No.
step on my toes.
Okay.
Okay.
I would say that based on the contact we made, we're looking at
Yeah.
roughly similar length toes.
I did cut my toenails now, just for you.
I do need to cut my toenails, so I'm sorry. I think that they
Mine were
uncut.
quite long.
Mine are also quite long right now, so don't worry. We were both in the same boat.
Yeah.
But I feel like my big toe has more girth than your big toe.
I think
But our-
my
but our
right
toe-
pinky toe is more smashed in than your right pinky toe.
I think that's the case, but I think my right pinky toe is almost like turned a little bit. It's at a little bit of an angle. I feel like my toes might be a little bit more angular. I spend a lot more
probably
time
true.
wearing dress shoes than you know.
Yes, that's correct.
So they're kind of like bent in a little bit.
So what I found was, you know how Roblox added voice chat, the best and worst feature they've ever added?
Totally.
Yeah.
So there's a voice chat courtroom simulator
Okay.
where
Well,
you
that's hard.
probably pick a role as a prosecutor, defense attorney.
Oh my god.
And you
Oh
have
my
to
god.
argue a case. In
Oh my
Roblox.
god. That's so
Can you
cool.
send the link? Can you send the link?
We need to do that. I don't know. I don't care where. I don't
Yes,
care
yes.
when. Well, not now because we haven't played this game in like 2 months. But or
There
a month.
is also
Or,
just
no, 2
Ace
months.
Attorney RP, where like, but like there's 2 people in it.
But dude, we should get in that. Ivan is like, I think Ivan would make a really good judge
Damon Gant
or a
judge.
witness.
So we get in there. We just yell at the guy on the stand. Dude, bro, you sound like you're 40. You sound like you have a wife and kids, bro. Why are you playing this game? Dude, bro. Why are you playing
Jason,
this?
he does not sound like he is 40. He sounds like he is 12 years old. Okay, he should be playing the Roblox. I'm
Bro,
definitely,
you sound
I'm a.
like you're 40.
Again,
Bro, why are you
Roblox
still playing this
Roblox adding
game?
voice chat was the best and worst decision they've ever made as a company, and it made it so that the courtroom simulator in Roblox is very real and very awesome.
Just everybody keep that in mind when you're asking for custom streams. That's gonna be good.
True.
Well, hey, that could just be my request that we one of these days, either on or off stream, do
Ooh.
fucking courtroom Roblox.
That's up
That's
to you,
an excellent
man.
idea. That's an excellent idea. Hey, do you want that to be your request?
Yeah, I think that'll be my request. It
It
was either gonna be that or getting the other half of the Nekapara thing.
True. I'm gonna give that. I need to give that to you anyway, so I'll just make it the Roblox thing. It's really funny.
Oh, the AI online. I've never done that, but it's mostly for like My Little Pony people or whatever. It's not up my alley. It's for like those are for like people that genuinely like roleplay and shit. And that's not my deal. I'll go as far as D&D and silly voices. Anything past that, not for me. I won't roleplay as characters I didn't come up with. Generally speaking.
But
What?
Due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Witness, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence? I guess that's the scariest thing I've done so far, huh?
victim was killed by poison, and the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself. He got this fucking Super Mario fent.
Isn't that like 100
Alright.
times more deadly than fentanyl? That shit's crazy. Do you want some?
I
No.
think I want some, yeah.
There you go.
Fry your brain.
Oh, whoa, man.
Whoa,
Oh,
he's vent
whoa.
bending.
Oh, whoa, man. Oh, whoa, man.
Oh shit. Your Honor, look. You haven't never seen a fent bend like that.
Listen, Japanifornia has a fentanyl crisis. Okay, I'm not afraid to say it.
That might be the nastiest fent bend I ever seen done. This side of the Pacific. I remember when we were walking, we were at when was this? I think it's during the filming of like Jaden's film, and fuck was it? I was walking into a Starbucks, and there was a lady having a wild ass conversation.
No.
Starbucks. It was
I want to refer to
crazy.
any drug-induced rambling as a
A
fentversation.
fentversation.
Wow, thank you, Ivan.
Conversation. Well, Mr. Godot, what do you have to say to that?
That is a mean fent bend. That's all.
What?
Read for the court the name of the clinic on the prescription bag, if you will.
Well, what's the clinic's name got to do with anything? New Ear Ordinological Clinic.
Oteronlegagenal.
What? That's not a real word. That's made up. He's just got this from a drug dealer. That's just the drug dealer's name.
It's being sold by a Turkmeni drug dealer. That's actually the most common Turkmeni name.
Like, I can't even pronounce it.
Exactly. Just what kind of illness was the victim suffering from, Mr. Godot?
Hardly an illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, you could say.
A war wound?
The day before the incident, Mr. Elg found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum.
Wow.
Ruptured his eardrum.
What on earth was the prescription he was given?
Little bitch fight-losing juice. Just kidding. It was a cream that was to be applied topically inside the ear canal, not to be ingested.
What?
So unless you say he licked ear medicine, I think this is pretty substantial. It's mentioned in the autopsy report if you read the fine print. They found traces of medication in the victim's left ear.
Oh, yes, here it is. In very, very fine print.
You think they'd do, the diligence of making that a little more obvious to everybody who has to read this?
Well, sure. But it seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Très Bien. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe that he would have eaten his medication.
Stupid fucking fine print. Don't even have glasses. Can't even see that.
The judge can read it. You can't.
Well, took me a bit. I'm getting there.
I mean, all you gotta do is just put the letters together and you
It's like
sound it out.
2-point font. It's like
That's double the
Somebody-
size of 1-point font. You can't read that? You might need to get your
You're
eyes
telling me-
checked, Tripe.
Do you normally read books that are in 1-point font, Godot?
Absolutely. Although I can zoom in this thing.
Yeah,
You
not
can't
everybody
zoom in
has
your
cyber-
eyeballs, Mr. Tripe?
Yeah, not everyone is, rich enough to afford cybertech to read their 1-point font books.
Well, listen here, Phoenix.
Damn. First name.
Words are words. Listen, I lived in a time before any form of writing, so it all looks like the same gibberish to me. You just got to get the feeling from them, and if you read by feeling, you won't miss anything.
I'm feeling really stupid right now. Is what I'm feeling.
Well,
So
that's not what the autopsy report was feeling. The autopsy report was feeling like there was some traces of medication inside his left ear.
you know what? I'm feeling a little like I'm going insane. That's what I'm feeling like.
Feeling like I'm blowing. Been saying.
Mm-hmm. Burgle sack.
Burgle sack. Hold on, wait a second, Martin. Wait. Let's dip our toes in the water real quick.
Oh, damn. What I missed?
No. Well, listen. It's just very important courtroom drama, where the accusation is poured milk before the cereal. Also, Ivan, your Roblox avatar is insane.
Did you guys get on that in the, 2 minutes I was gone?
I opened it up and started streaming to Martin saying we'll dip our toes in the water.
Okay.
And then I walked forward in the courtroom. I wanted to see if I could hear people talking, but I was in the server.
No, nobody's using voice
No
chat
one
there.
was talking.
Damn.
I also need to find the right server where people are using that. But yeah. But anyways, it seems that this medication is irrelevant to the case after all.
No.
Nick, if you don't think of something quick, it'll be all over. So say something and make it stick.
She's right. But I can't get away with any old weak objection. What should I do?
Oh, this is so much nicer with the controller.
Which option should I click?
Do you have any preference for it?
I just hope you guys pick the one that'll do the trick.
I can't think of any other words that rhyme. So, Bic. That's my thoughts.
Okay, what are your thoughts, Ivan? And please, just don't be slick.
Yick? That's kind of a word.
I'm feeling one.
We should at least get through one
feeling we
testimony
should.
today.
Please, God.
I'm feeling we should push the medication issue.
Only moments ago, Mr. Godot made the following statement. It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of the medication while he was at Très Bien. In that case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime?
My question exactly. But the medication in question was used for topical use inside the ear canal.
That doesn't change the fact that it could not be found at the scene. However insignificant it might seem, it's the lawyer's duty to pursue the truth.
Objection. You know as well as I do that the medication is irrelevant. It hardly seems likely that a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide.
It hardly seems like that coffee the waitress served would contain it either. But it did. The possibility is undeniable.
Ugh.
That's enough. Mr. Godot is the detective, the only witness the prosecution wishes to call.
Well, it's the only one I wish to call, but I have more.
Mr. Godot?
I think his circuits are fried.
I've got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. It's the old man who was there in the restaurant on the day of the murder.
Victor Kudo? The pigeon hater? The dress waiter? Or the...
Very
The
well.
young satyr. The master... Never mind.
Very well. The matter of the disappearing medication seems little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial, and that is something that bothers me.
Yay, good job, Nick.
Oh,
The court will adjourn for a 10-minute recess.
Recess!
After which we'll hear the prosecution's next witness.
Gumshoe MVP.
Steven.
Hey, 33 months, triple digits. Ha. I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups.
The court is adjourned for recess.
You better get some more coffee brewing, Godot.
Jot
'Cause I'm
it.
about to drag it out.
I never drink more
I'll
than 17
drag it
cups of
out.
coffee during any given trial. That was close. Goodness gracious.
Tell me about it. I nearly died in there.
That's
My
my
soul.
line, sir. No, you can't say that as my lawyer. No, it's my line. I think I really did die a bit. Looks like we all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. How could he betray us like that? He said he was lying on the stand.
I mean,
Huh?
I guess you really did ignore the part he said he wanted to watch you sleep.
What? He said he'd help me, but he totally set me up.
I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's got to do his job, right?
That's okay. I know all about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. But it really hurt this time. I feel like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I don't ever want to see him again.
Poor Gumshoe.
I'm looking over here now, this direction. Where he isn't. He's not over here either.
Wow.
I mean,
Where's Gumshoe?
I don't know, just out somewhere
He's not
else.
This way. He's not that way.
No, he's not on the ceiling either.
I'm busy.
Whoa, where is he? Go away! The next witness is going to be that old guy from the park, right? Fun.
Yeah, Mr. Kudo. Lover of waitress outfits and projectile seeds.
Those are his two gimmicks. I bet he's going to be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know? I once told him stop staring, and he said it was his right as an American. And I didn't really have an answer for him.
I mean, verbal harassment is a crime. I'm a murder lawyer, so I couldn't help. But you should get somebody who can get you a restraining order. That sounds.
You're not just like an everything lawyer?
Statute lawyer, more specifically.
What? That's so specific.
So unless like somebody commits statutory, like I can't help.
No, I'm a major. I'm not a minor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
I'm
big old
sorry,
grouch.
Maggie. Again, I can give you a recommendation to somebody who can get you a restraining order against that guy.
I mean, I'll take it. Do you have their card?
I mean,
You're no help at all.
card. Not a card per se, but I mean, I don't know. Like, does his nose look like a hot dog? I can give you a recommendation there.
His nose, really messed up hot dog. You left in the microwave too long, I guess.
Okay, all right. My friend Larry will take care of it.
Larry? Okay.
He's the best hot dog lawyer.
He's the best
In the
hot dog
Western
lawyer this side of
Hemisphere.
Japan.
What about like
Yeah,
a
he's-
sexual harassment lawyer? There's such a thing. Whatever. I don't fucking give a shit.
Probably. I don't know any.
Some tells me I'm just gonna go back to jail and then I'll have bigger problems. So we'll talk about this if I get out.
I think the only sexual harassment lawyer in all of town is Biggie Tom, but that's kind of
What?
well.
He's a lawyer?
Well, how do you think he spent so much time out of jail?
Oh my god. That's terrifying. So he just represent himself and win? That's horrible.
He's gotten away with it too.
You gonna be able to handle him,
He
Nick?
knows the subject
Mickey
matter,
Tom?
dude.
Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me, even those never-ending bird seeds.
Oh, we're back to Kudo. Oh, it's not January 6th anymore. I mean, thank
Again,
God
I
it's
do-
not January 6th anymore.
Again, I do love the idea of Biggie Tom being like a really good lawyer, but he only ever defends himself. So
Hmm.
he's a defense attorney, but he only ever represents himself in court and wins.
And he had such a, like, a Manfred von Karma level undefeated win streak for like 40 years.
Mhm.
Of like, taking something that can never be taken back and then winning.
Give me 1 second.
No worries.
Crash sent me a really funny video.
Are you passing notes in my class?
Yes. Court will now reconvene. Will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird. Mr. Godot, your next witness, please.
The prosecution calls the lucky old-timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take the stand?
He brought them with him to court.
Name and occupation, if you don't mind.
The name's Victor Crudo. Born and bred in the land of the rising sun.
He's
I don't
from
know here what
Japan.
make me, mind you. I can be quite emotional at times too.
We don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the court your occupation,
No, that's
or I
kind
guess
of
lack thereof.
that's kind of rad if you roll up to court and then say, "Hello, my name is Victor Kudo. I can be a little emotional sometimes." Like that's really funny.
Well, my occupation? Yeah. Listen, young, and how much do you think? How much call do you think there is for kimono embroidery here? Hmm?
Moto embroidering?
That's what I do, or I did back in Japan. I embroidered family crests on kimonos. My ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country even existed.
Wow, real craftsmen. They're a dying breed. Hey, maybe you
Looks
could
like an
embroider my
iron-on
costume.
patch.
What? Oh, I was gonna ask if you would iron on my or embroider my costume. That's not even embroidering. I could do it myself.
I'd like to see you try. It's a much more difficult subject than you might think.
Ironing? I've ironed before.
But iron
Yeah,
on
but-
is, you know.
That can't be that different.
You
I
do
mean- I mean-
realize that in ironing your clothes, you're taking out wrinkles. You're not putting on decals. It's more difficult than you might think.
You use an iron to do. It's the same. What?
Mr. Kudo, with your current living situation, how do you even plug an iron into the wall?
Listen, all you need is something that's hot. Doesn't need electricity. How do you think they ironed clothes before there was electricity? Hmm?
They didn't?
Oh, really? You think they didn't? Why do you think they call it an iron? They used to use lumps of hot iron to iron clothes.
Well, I mean, he's got me there. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Like I said, my family's been doing this since before you guys were born. Anyway, like I said, whatever. So I had to take a job
Sorry.
working at the cash register at a burger joint, pretending to smile.
A burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen.
Now then, witness, were you in the restaurant at the time of the incident? Yes, I was eating some seeds over a cup of Javachino.
Dunkachino?
I got a good old Dunkachino. Seeds? Well, what do you think these are, hmm? See.
So you saw everything that happened, Grams?
Did I? Oh, yes, I did. I saw it all.
Then please tell the court. We're all ears.
Sure, I'll tell you every last detail.
He's really getting into this.
It's nice to have an enthusiastic witness.
Oh,
That's
I'm
a nice way of
enthusiastic,
saying he's stupid.
The young man was reading a sports paper. The serving girl brought him a Dunkachino, but she just put something in it. The man took one sip of it, and looked like he was in terrible pain, and he collapsed. That's the serving girl right there, the defendant chair. I remember her well.
He's got bars as well.
Bars upon bars?
Mm-hmm.
He's got bars of hot iron that he uses to iron clothes.
To iron his clothes.
He has a big contraption in the park that focuses sun energy to heat up
To
the
heat
iron.
up
Oh,
the
it's like
irons.
those metal like slides. Those things get really hot, and you can iron the clothes with them.
Exactly.
I was thinking giant magnifying glass, but the hot slides could work too.
Maybe all three. Different clothes require different instruments.
It's true. You have a different level of precision needed to either remove wrinkles or add decals.
And then like a kid goes down the slide and burns himself, but at least his clothes look nice.
It hurts him real bad, but his clothes look great.
Mm. Beauty
Listen,
is pain.
clothes are better. Listen, clothes look way better when you iron them while you're still wearing them, okay? Like-
That's true. Everyone, please try this at home.
Everyone, please try this at home.
It's true. If there's one thing I learned from working at Men's Warehouse, it's that.
Mr. Kudo, she is not a serving girl, so please refer to her as a waitress. You're as bad as the rest of them. All these newfangled words. What's wrong with the old-fashioned ones, hmm? Newfangled? All this talk of radios and glasses, it's wireless and spectacles, I tell you.
I think we found somebody that's about as old as Mr. Judge.
Excuse me? Listen to me, everyone. Don't forget the old values. Don't let the good old days slip away.
He's lanky. Look at them lanky leg.
I think I can hide this. No, that's it. In Apollo, you can hide it.
Bro's got some lake to him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Sports.
So, reading the sports paper, brought him a Dunkachino, which you put something in it, took one sip, and then yelled, "I can't breathe," and collapsed. Then,
She put Super Mario Fett in the Dunkachino.
and then that's her right there.
What did she put?
Yeah, she got him fent breathing.
That's not what I wanted to press.
Oh, sorry. Oh, was that? Oh, my bad.
He took just one sip?
You youngins, you waste everything. Those Dunkachinos cost $8.
They are exorbitantly priced.
And this is 2004 $8, not 2026 $8. Happy
We're in
Mother's Day.
2026, sorry.
So this shit's like at least like fucking 14, 15 bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, whenever I take Super Mario Fett, I don't, like, give it to other people. I get it just for me. Like, I wouldn't give drugs away.
Hey,
That's
wait,
a
you were
shit
holding out on me?
expensive.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I bought it for me.
I asked for
didn't
an
think
extra
you
life,
wanted-
and you said you didn't have any lives left.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm good for it, dude. I'll pay you back.
Dude, you already owe me for your Mario gummies. Like,
Yeah, you still fucking holding that over me. Like, oh my god. Jesus
listen, the
Christ.
Donkey Kong
I'm good for
Ecstasy Gummy. Listen, the last time I gave you a Donkey Kong Ecstasy Gummy, you didn't get pay me back for weeks.
I
alright?
am sorry I tried to claw your eye out. It looked like you had 3 and you only normally have 2. It was good ass.
You know, normally
Donkey Kong.
opening your third eye is a good thing.
I guess so, but I didn't know if you had or not. I was just trying to be safe. I was on ecstasy. What do you want me to do?
I don't know, just like calm down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's true. In the lore, it is like 2018, so it's less unreasonable.
Slightly less unreasonable, but still a little bit overpriced compared to how
It's
they're
just
normally
funny
like
how
5-6 nowadays.
how not crazy. Like $8 is a little nuts, but like at a certain point, it will not be nuts at all.
Listen, when we got back to Arizona after a long road trip and seeing the $8 gay milkshake, that's how we knew we were
We
back
were home.
Let's find out right now exactly. 2004 to 2018 USD would be $10.64
As opposed to 8.
as opposed to, or so that's. Oh wait, well that's hold on. Yeah,
Oh my
as
God.
Of 2018, as of 2018, it would be the equivalent of $10.64, but that would be $13.31 today.
Yeah, so a $13
And then-
Dunkachino is a little.
Adjusting for movie theater inflation, Steven's water at the place he works is $8.50, which is more
Like-
than a Dunkachino at Trebian.
That's well, movie theater prices are already insane, but
Yeah.
$8 for like a Dasani? It's probably Dasani.
Yeah, it's always those like kind of bigger Dasani bottles.
That's absurd.
Just bring water. Just like you just bring your own water. Like, come on now.
In the good old days, we would have drink every last drop, eat in the cup, and then died.
You ate porcelain? Congratulations, you've earned the title of battiest man to grace a courtroom.
So it was an immediate death. Well, with potassium cyanide, I suppose that's possible.
Oh yes, he slumped over without so much as a twitch.
Smart water, dumb customer.
I felt the Dunkachino I just drank turned sour in my stomach.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling.
And the waitress, I presume,
Does that?
is...
Whoa, hold on. Does that mean that he has seen someone drink poison coffee, die in front of him, and went, "Damn, I'm my coffee tastes worse now"? Was he relating to that feeling?
I
Yeah,
guess.
that happened to my buddy Eric.
Yeah. Eric Siri. Right. Yeah. It's a palindrome. Sorry, you wanted this one.
Oh, Holdroom.
Mr. Kudo, that's a very grave accusation. Are you sure about what you saw?
Victor Kudo never makes a mistake. I dot every T and cross every I.
I think it'd be very funny if in the text they somehow made it so that it was like an L and an other L.
I guess so, but dot every T and cross every I was enough of a mistake.
I see.
My eyesight's fine. The doctor said I only need spectacles for reading and driving.
That's the type of shit I say. God damn it.
I bet his eyes are only really fine when he's scoping out a waitress.
Damn.
And I saw what the serving girl put in the Java Dunkachino as well.
I bet I know what's coming up, and something tells me I'm not gonna like it.
As we circle back.
It'd be dangerous to press it this much. I better enjoy it.
True.
So what happened next?
We haven't pressed the first one and the last one. I think it's only 4.
Sports! So you saw the victim then? Mr. Glenn Elg?
I want to know if Guts and Braun retained his championship or not.
Mr. Braun?
That's right.
So he was looking at the sports paper the victim was reading, huh? And the location in question? There are partitions between the tables on the sides of the restaurant, right?
So what if there are?
If you say that you could see the victim, then that means you were sitting at the table on the other side of the restaurant, correct?
Yeah. I go to place to drink Dunkachino. I don't go to sit. I don't remember which table I was sitting at.
You mean you go there to eye the waitress? Wouldn't you have a better angle for sitting down? Whatever. You said I remember her well in reference to the waitress. Did she have any particular features that you could identify her by?
Particular features. It's a disgrace. That's what it is.
Sorry?
You can see all the way up to her. Or, yeah, you know. She's practically naked in that uniform.
That's not true. But the particular feature you recognize about the waitress is her outfit, or lack there. Couldn't anyone wear such a uniform? Even me?
Mr. Rat, please spare the court any further mental anguish from that image.
Don't get
I
all
could rock
excited,
it.
Nick. No, you couldn't. Just
I could.
no.
The judge already declared me as a woman like a few months ago. Like,
You want to
I
play
could.
into that? I thought you were fighting it.
It's true. It's still in effect.
You gotta keep yourself together, man. Don't play into it.
I guess I did get a bit carried away, but you know.
There are other things I recognize about her too.
Like her great personality, I'm sure. This is the last thing we have. So
True.
I
Martin
really
wants to know a little
what-
bit more about the
what
waitresses, I
defining-
think.
Yeah, but what
That's
defining
a
features?
valid line of reasoning.
Sure, you saw a waitress take a coffee over to the victim. But what matters is whether or not that waitress was Maggie Bird or not.
What, right? Mr. Kudo, these other features that you recognize by the defendant, I would ask to add them to your testimony. Sure. There's a ribbon in her hair, and her apron straps are loose.
I don't think we have.
We'd have a photo of Maggie passed
have
out on
the
the floor.
Apron, but I don't know that that says much. That's a CG. That's not evidence of it.
Yeah. Because the apron straps were. I mean, I guess you wouldn't be able to tell because like the defining features would be if there were like a stain on it. Sure.
Yeah, we can ask him about
But I
it.
guess she was turned around.
No, we want to get more info.
You do seem to remember several details about her appearance. But what about the most crucial detail of all? Her face.
That's why I won't remember.
Objection. The witness noticed the straps on the accused apron. He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face.
That's right. I can even tell the color of her ribbon, of the ribbon in her hair. It was red.
It's better than I could do. So you see, there's nothing
You
wrong
can
with the
only see
witness.
red.
So I would have been right. You have a problem with that, Trite? There's nothing wrong
I'm
with the
just
witness's
saying.
eyesight or mine.
Yeah, you can see real close to letters, but you can't see color. So you know, you're the one that mixed up the coffee stain for another blood stain. Just
You
saying.
can't read 1-point font.
Yeah, so maybe we all got our problems, huh? There's no doubt you remember the waitress pretty well. Actually, I do. I get the feeling there's something more to this somehow. Like how her apron totally was not red at
Damn.
all. Oh, back?
Oh, well, the apron
Hey,
wasn't red, but the ribbon in her hair
No, the-
was.
yeah.
Which I think we can verify. Yeah,
That's orange.
I agree, but
Hey, how's her back looking? Was it slender?
Cat!
The identifying features you described are all things you would see from the back.
So what?
Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all?
Objection. Ha. He's got you there, Gramps. That his objection was he agreed. That's badass.
People normally talk about the facial features when they're asked to describe someone. But this witness's testimony has nothing but the straps and ribbons.
This is harassment. I tell you, I'm not obsessed with straps or ribbons. I'm just telling you what I saw.
You were practically undressing her with your eyes, but you didn't bother to look at her face.
And so what if I was?
Put that on the record.
Mr. Kudo, the court requests that you add details but any identifying features. Features you observe from the front, that is. Your testimony.
Yeah, sure.
This old man's testimony is getting longer and longer.
And if I can't find a hole in it soon, it'll get even longer, I bet.
There wasn't anything about her, anything that caught my interest about her when I saw her from the front.
That's mean. She's a fine-looking young lady.
Mm-hmm. Not even like glasses or hair clips or like.
Do you want to press that, or do we have evidence, or what do you guys think?
I said we press it. We gotta find out what it is.
Well, we gotta
about him.
find out what
We-
his interest.
We gotta see how long his testimony gets.
True.
You didn't find anything to be distinct. We did clearly see the witness's face. Yes.
No question about it. And it comes far back down now. Victor Kudo never backs down.
Never back down, never give up.
Not the answer I was looking for, but okay.
This has turned into a matter of pride for old CD now, I guess. I wonder if he
Not
did.
CD. That makes sense.
Uh-huh.
A CD old man.
Yes, yes. I wonder if he really did see Maggie's face or not.
Like I thought, we need some concrete proof of this. Proof that the old guy didn't see the waitress clearly from the front.
I mean, really think you saw her do it?
Well, he probably had his eye on the waitress the whole time. That's why he was there.
But he was there for the cute outfits, right? Not the waitress.
I guess? She makes a good point, though.
Hey, did I say something clever? You have to tell me when I do. It's the law.
I wonder if the waitress Mr. Kudo saw really was Maggie.
Well, that's what we have to figure out, Nick.
it feels wrong to just have to present Maggie's profile, but I can't. But it is all about her appearance.
Yeah.
If we look at like her profile picture, what is
Because again, their glasses are pretty defining of a feature, at least to me, right?
Yeah, let's just present it and be like, what's uninteresting about this?
Apparently not.
The witness's statement's clearly faulty.
No.
She has eyes and a nose. That's pretty defining.
True.
Yeah. Let's see what we got. Yeah. What up, Ron? Ha.
Hard.
I know, you got straight to the
description for
point.
The apron. What's on there?
The apron?
Yeah.
The ketchup in the coffee stand?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, that's pretty defining, too. The thing is that they could then make the argument that the stains were there after the whole little shit happened, right?
Eventually.
I feel like that might be slightly ahead of the game. That's probably what Godot is gonna say, so we could try it.
I know, like I think like the coffee was from like her dropping or whatever. Do we know what the catch is? The ketchup also, or like from that same instant, or is that beforehand?
Shoot. Let me see if I can remember. I think it's safe to assume it was there the whole time. Because there's nothing about ketchup or whatever in this whole thing, so we have to assume the stain's been there for a bit. You want to try it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Mr. Kudo, I would like you to please take a look at this.
God, I feel something would suit feel like you just perfectly. Actually, it reminds me of what my grandson looks like just after he's done eating.
Have you ever seen this before?
Of course I haven't. You think I've forget something as dirty as that? Well, you have what we clock. What is it? Ever since I said you half-witted clot, there's been eerie silence in here.
Mr. Kudo, this apron is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning. And as you just said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means, if you really had seen this apron before... Yes, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitress from the front. You were too busy staring at her yacht.
Oops.
Got them!
Well, witness, can't just oops your way out of this one.
Ha!
Oopsie Daisy is a valid defense in court.
That's very true.
True.
Well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands. Well will forever be ruined for me just because of Instagram Reel comments.
Hey, it's 3 wells
I know.
that make it.
Well. It's an awesome, epic dog whistle. I mean, I don't know what that means.
It just means you love the Boondocks, okay?
Listen, Trite, here are the facts. On the day of the incident, there was only one waitress in the restaurant.
That being the defendant, Miss Maggie Bird.
Exactly. And when that one waitress put the poison into the coffee cup, this old guy was watching.
I hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kudo. Fate of the defendant may rest on what you say you remember seeing.
Just tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps.
You can rely on me, Captain. My noggin in perfect working order. I can't remember a single occasion when I forgot what what burger a customer wanted.
He can't remember? Probably more like he messed up so many times he's blocking it out.
Well, he wouldn't remember if he might have messed up in the first place, because customers barely complain about wrong food orders.
He wouldn't remember that he forgot in the first place.
Bro forgot the reason he forgot in the first place.
He's literally he got plastic surgery to look exactly like Kirito.
Right. It didn't
It's
change him,
kind of
but you can tell he
uncanny.
got the surgery.
Yeah, he walked in there, and then like he handed over the $160,000. The plastic surgeons wrapped bandages around his face, and then took him right back off, and was like, "Yeah, there's nothing we can do. You already look exactly like Kirito."
But everyone can tell
And
he got
he's
the
like,
plastic surgery.
"Yeah, you walked out of there a happy man." Very well. Let's test just how good your memory and attention to detail are, Mr. Kudo. Tell us what you remember about the victim.
Bum, bum. I think this is a good calling
Finish
point.
it here for the time
Sure,
being.
sure. We got Gumshoe off the mother flippin' stand, which is... Wait, did I save over
True.
something important? No, okay, it's 8, 9, and 10 that I can't touch.
Okay. We're safe then.
Ow! Ow!
Because this one is the fancy song. Yeah. And then
I
this
didn't
is-
I didn't renew the subscription. We're done.
Ah,
We're
shit!
done.
Oh my god, we don't have... We didn't have
Adam,
fancy
we're done.
insurance?
Nope.
Of course he is.
We owe him like $200 million in legal fees.
And then this is the make Regina cry button.
Cry about it.
That's me. That's me crying because we owe them so much money.
And then we're home.
Wow. This is what I like right here.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
Did we ever show that photo we got of the
Oh,
you
no,
know.
we didn't. Let me send it in from my phone.
Yeah,
That might be a process.
because Ivan, I think this was the day that you left, unfortunately, but we ran into someone really special
Mm-hmm.
at AX.
Okay.
Just while I'm getting this, any theories? It was a particular cosplay.
I hope it's Damon Gant.
That'd be pretty rad. Go
That
like
would be
a couple degrees less rad than that.
What was the judge?
That would be sick.
Just a judge.
I did see a good I did see a Godot walking around a few times, and that
That's
was
hard.
kind of cool.
Was it Emma?
Yeah,
or
Lukaku.
Maya.
That would be slick, but no.
Emma would actually be pretty easy, I think.
True. Was that at all what it...
That's a great
No,
image.
that's a really good image.
What is that?
I want to download it.
What is it? I that was the most recent thing in my like downloads. It said I don't think that's
It's
the
an
fucking picture.
SVG. It's an SVG document.
What,
I've never seen
what
that
is an
file format
SVG
in my-
document?
I've never seen that file format in my
Round-
entire
it's-
life.
I opened it
Oh,
up.
it's the round one thing from Jackbox.
If you click it, it spins. It's not working. I can't fucking send it.
That's really funny.
It's not working. I'm so sorry. Wait.
You sent it to me too, so maybe I can also find it somewhere.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Dude, I can't believe I fucking downloaded that. That's funny.
Round one.
If you
If you
click it,
click
it
it,
spins. There you go. There it is.
Oh, it's hard.
Mm-hmm. He was holding a like Ace Attorney Investigations 2 coming soon thing. He could not see very well out of that mask. We had to like kind of manually
not at
grab
all.
and turn him towards the camera. It's like, hey man, it's over here. Like what? Huh? He was,
I think
he was kind of like David.
Yeah, I think it was the perfect amount of scuffed, but it was just so funny me sitting at that thing, and I just point and I'm like, Adam, it's him.
And I run and go get him.
Really funny.
The blue bastard.
I wouldn't let him get away. I'm like, I'm so sorry, excuse me. And we pulled him over to get a picture.
Super. That's awesome.
I was having a good ass hair day too. Nice.
Do you guys recognize the photo I sent?
I mean, it looks AI generated, but I don't know.
It
like,
is
what
AI
it's supposed to
generated.
be.
Did you
I
base
used
it
this
off of
perspective.
David? Because it's like the shorts and the.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Did
Me
you
and
did
Aiden
you have him hold a
submitted-
gay pride flag?
Well, yeah,
That
because
photo,
David loves
yeah.
Yowie. Yeah,
Yeah.
David loves Yowie.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
don't know. We submitted that photo of David, and then we told to put 2 cat girls on either side of him, and then like
It got the My Hero Academia shirt.
yeah, the My Hero Academia made one like cat girls Deku.
Also, it made the sailor uniform into like a My Hero Academia like superhero suit, which is really fucking weird.
Yeah.
it is a sick image, and genuinely, Doge, yes, I was doing an Adam cosplay. I made that joke
No,
on the
he was
way
doing
in.
Joker. No, I thought Adam was
Oh.
doing Joker.
That's true. I was
and I
doing
was doing-
Joker from Persona 5.
Yeah, and I was doing an Adam cosplay.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I mean, hell, the stream wasn't even that long, but it was nice. I'm so glad we're back into it. Next Sunday should be good. The boys are back in town.
True.
So see you in 2 months.
No. That's not funny.
See you in 2 months.
Oh wait, no. I need to put on the Badger tape. Because, you know, it's been a while. I miss it. We saw him. We met him. The blue bastard.
The real Blue Badger.
Which, the costume being, like, slightly fucked up adds to the blue bastard effect.
Mm-hmm.
It is very funny.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging. We're back. We're back in it. I couldn't be happier. I missed this. I know you all hate it, but thanks for humoring me.
God, I fucking hate Ace Attorney.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those everybody secretly hates you at it.
Mm-hmm. And I believe that wholeheartedly, and I'm very insecure. So thanks for making that worse, asshole.
God damn it.
Now you don't know what to think.
Yeah, now I don't know what to think.
No, I don't think that. You can keep saying it. You'd have to, like, straight up tell me, like, pull me aside to go, Adam, I hate you. You'd have to, like, shake my slender shoulders.
Not just me, but everybody
Everyone
does.
hates you.
Everybody you know secretly hates
We
you.
keep
except
saying
me.
it, and you
I'm
keep
the only
playing it
one that
off as
loves
a
you.
joke.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be an interesting
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that's how you twist it. Everybody except me hates you.
Mm.
I'm the only one that loves you.
If you could pull that off, I'd be very impressed.
I doubt it.
Probably not.
I think it would be easier to genuinely convince everybody else to hate you than it would for me to convince you that they do hate you, if that makes any sense.
That sounds really bad, actually, if I'm walking through that scenario, right?
I don't... You know what? Joke over. I don't know where I'm going with this.
No worries. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Basically, we just hate you, Adam.
Okay.
That's,
Thank you
that's
for
it. That's the
breaking it
punchline.
down. All right. Good night, guys. I'm gonna see if I can get really fat by next stream, and follow
Like
up on my
queso.
word, like funny queso, the joke of queso, fat.
But that's near fat.
Isn't he a fat Jack? No, we can't, dude. He's not president anymore.
Wild.
Bro eats.
Bro eats.
See, I can move the mouse with my controller. I wonder if I can click the end stream button with like X.
That's cool. You can move them out with your controller.
I do not think it's cool. I fucking hate it.
It's actually kind of cool, dude.
It is kind of cool, but I can't end the stream. I can't like click a mouse.
I mean, it's better than the Xbox controller, like moving your mouse with the or with the right stick.
That is what I'm doing. It is both that and the touchpad.
Oh, so it's Steam double whamming you
That's
for it
correct.
being bad.
Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream now. Thank you for coming, guys. Radiant Dawn soon.
Good night. Bye bye.